Hi there, my name's Andrew Richmond and I'm the Director of Les Richmond Automotive. I'm here to talk about our latest creation, named Black Forest. Our client gave us a strict criteria to design and create a world-class Land Rover Defender, but retaining the original Land Rover heritage. This is where the fun began. Myself and my staff sat down, tossing ideas around to work out what works and what doesn't, what iconic features to keep and what ones to remove. After weeks of deliberation and months of hard work, this is where a dream on paper becomes a real-life reality. Welcome to Black Forest. Let me show you what we've created. Love the colour? I do. The black cherry candy is just awesome. But it is a custom tint, it's not a straight off-the-shelf paint. We top that off with some bronze and black inserts, and the whole car looks absolutely spectacular. We chose a panoramic glass made by Marseille. It cleans up the line of the body. We've gone all the way around, so it's all over the back door, back windows, side windows. Another feature we changed, again being fairly subtle, is actually the door handles. We went away from the Land Rover black push button style handle that we could actually streamline colour code so that it actually looks the part, looks sleek. The front bumper and headlights, we wanted something that really just looked like a Land Rover. We went for a bumper with a series of just round holes across the front. Something different to just a slab piece of steel like a standard Land Rover looks like, but it is still in the original shape. So it's just a small key feature just to bring up the front a little bit more. The headlight surrounds we did in gloss black. Just painted up the grille in cherry and put a nice set of LED headlights in there and some smoked LED lighting. The whole front to me looks amazing. It just really does pop when you see it. The combinations of black on cherry just work. Because it's mainly a road-based car, which is a little bit different to what we normally build, we thought a 20-inch rim would give it a lot more presence on the road. We chose a rim that had 5 spokes, maybe me, but I think that looks best with a 5-stud centre. We chose a bronze colour for that rim, because I think bronze and the cherry paintwork would actually complement each other, and in all honesty I believe it does really, really well. We then included that bronze into the side vents and the bonnet vents, and that bronze against, as I said, against that cherry colour looks amazing. One of the biggest changes that we made to the body in this car, which is the part that I actually love the most, is the front 3-piece guards. So what we did with those is we TIG welded all 3 pieces together, sanded it all back, cleaned them all up, and we've made a 1-piece front corner guard, left and right of course. There is no seams in it, it is smooth, it is clean, and every time I walk past this car I look at it and I love those 2 front corners. Everybody in the Land Rover world knows what a rivet looks like, knows what a spot weld looks like. It's an iconic part of the car, but this is one part of the car we decided to get rid of. We bonded every panel, welded up all the holes, welded panels together, and we got rid of every spot weld, visible spot weld that is, every rivet on the external features of this car. It is clean. We did keep the rear corner trim panel though, because it is a feature of the original Defender. Another key feature we kept from the original Land Rover was the door hinges. We did opt and thought about going to the billet aluminium style, but in all honesty, I actually really like the standard hinges. I think they look the part, and I think they do this car justice. We also decided to keep the original Land Rover side mirrors. I'm not a great fan of them, but they are iconic for the vehicle. You know, we did toy with different styles, whether it's something that's fixed mounted off the A-pillar. Nothing really looked right. So we ended up coming back to the original Land Rover side mirrors. People who see it just see it as a Defender. The rear bumper on the car is actually quite special. It is a standard NAS style bumper, but we can't actually use the tow hitch side of that bumper. It's actually illegal in Australia. So what we did is get rid of the big chunky section in the middle. This left us with a nice streamlined rear bumper that gives the back of the car a heap of depth, and it's actually used for the rear occupants to stand on to get in and out of the back of the cargo area. The Black Forest is powered by an LS3 6.2 litre alloy V8. It's got a 6-speed automatic, LT230 transfer case with a helical diff centre. It's also running heavy duty front cranwell and pinions, axles and CV joints, as well as rear heavy duty cranwell and pinion and rear axles. The driveline in this car was built to sustain the power for anything that the owner would like to do with it. And with strength comes reliability. The interior of Black Forest has to be as special as what the outside is. So we've opted to go with some high quality cream leather seats, some dash inserts, grab handles. We've also got black marine carpet running from the front firewall all the way to the back, and we complement the doors with a soft touch black suede. Complementing the interior is the piano black center stack, fitted out with a high-end Alpine double-din stereo system. In all our LS3 6-speed conversions in the Defenders, we actually make a custom center console. So we utilise the original rear cubby box, I guess you would call it, with the drink holders, but then we modify it and actually make it come right forward, making a full-length console from the dash all the way to the back. The reason we do that is it allows the auto shifter to be placed into the car. We can make some really nice selector boots and a nice little area to put a phone or some coins. We've also added a push button start control module and set it up on the side on a piano black switch panel. We also make an LCD screen. Now that LCD screen is to pick up off the inputs of what the automatic transmission does. So whatever gear you're in, whether it's park, reverse, neutral, drive, it will show up nice and brightly right in front of your face. But when you go into the tap shift mode and you're kicking up through the gears, it will count all the gears. Another feature that we just put into this was we actually made the external colour of it subject to what the temperature of the engine's doing. So when you first start the car, the outside of the centre circle, I guess you call it, will be blue in colour. The blue in colour means that the engine's cold. So once the engine gets up to a preset temperature, it will then turn to green. Now green's its normal running temperature. So 90% of the time it is going to spend its colour in green. If for some reason the engine was getting too hot, that would actually change to a big red. So it's right in front of your face, a big red warning something's wrong. Other features of this module are when the headlights are off, the drive symbol is white in colour. When you turn your headlights on, it will change to a green and it will match all the backlighting of the original dash cluster. We believe we have designed and moulded one very special Land Rover 90. A vehicle that pushes the design envelope without compromising the original design. As pretty as the Black Forest is, there is no sacrifice in its off-road ability, but massive improvements in road handling, performance and comfort. All the choices and decisions the team put together for this project put this Defender right up there with the world's best custom-built Land Rovers in all aspects in quality, technology, innovation and overall design. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed some insight to the decisions and choices we used to build Black Forest.